Before we start, important disclaimer. This is just my schizo theory and opinion about it, with which you may agree or disagree. Do not assume it as an actual idea of Project Moon developers. These two games have one similar important detail. Now this is not yet another one Limbus company glazing video trademark. I just want to tell my story of my acquaintance with two games which I'm gonna talk about before I will speak about the main topic of my video. I want to speak about it because I want to assure you, my fellow viewer, that I'm not just a bag of wind and at least understand what I'm talking about. I just want to express my thoughts, share my theory about one game, which is Limbus company, and compare it with one certain important detail of another game, which is ULTRAKILL. So let's start. I play Limbus company since the 26th of February 2023. This is the only gacha game which holds me this long. Arknight's Fate, Grand Order, even Ghost Frontline, on which I spent about 1 year of my lifetime, maybe a bit less, couldn't hold me as long as Limbus company. Before Limbus company I completed Lobotomy Corporation and got my "and you" on the end credits screen. Restarted the walkthrough with mods, then never turned this game ever again. I also played Library of Ruin, unfortunately didn't complete it, but I know what happened in this game, thanks to Pak Pak. Wink wink. And also know how painful the fight against Philip. Fuck you, Philip. Well, about ULTRAKILL. I watched a ton of different walkthroughs by professional ULTRAKILL players and speedrunners. No important details of ULTRAKILL plot. Official soundtrack of this game is in my earbuds on repeat constantly. I also recently discovered ULTRAKILL meme compilations, especially ULTRAKILL sound effects media, funniest ever. But playing this game by myself, I did the walkthrough of Prelude and Limbo years ago, never started this game again because in comparison with other players, I don't want to embarrass myself with my gameplay. Don't get me wrong, I tried your lenient difficulty and it was boring as shit, but when I struggle on standard difficulty I feel kinda upset in my gameplay. Because of that I prefer to enjoy ULTRAKILL universe as a spectator more than as a player. But let me know in the comments if you wanna look at my struggles with this game. Now, after I convinced you in my competence, I hope, I can speak about the main flesh of the video. Limbus company and ULTRAKILL have one important similar detail. And no, I'm not gonna speak about obvious biblical references, divine comedy scenes and other shit. I wanna speak about one important plot aspect. You are not the main hero. The beauty of ULTRAKILL's plot framed by such trope like a golden ornament. In ULTRAKILL we are playing as a side character. The game itself isn't about V1, it's about Gabriel, about his insane character development, his unbearable pain, his irreparable loss, his vengeance. What about V1? V1 is just a machine, a weapon, a tool, a mere object, nothing else. The game points this fact right into your face. The lead developer and the original creator of ULTRAKILL, Hakita himself, even spoke about it. And you know what? It's great! Without this important detail, ULTRAKILL wouldn't be ULTRAKILL, which we know. In Limbus company though, it is not obvious, but I can sense it with my gut. Limbus company is not about Dante and the sinners in the first place. We're playing as a LCB, Limbus company boss department. Our main task is retrieving the golden bows and be the field operation unit which tanks a plenty of damage and deals a plenty of damage as well. Despite their achievements, LCB are still treated like a disposable material, especially from the start. Such behavior gave me a thought that Limbus company is not mainly about Dante and the Sinners crew as well. It's about the Limbus company itself, as an upcoming future corporation, after the fall of Lobotomy Corporation. DS, the rest of LCD crew, Distortion Detective heroes especially, Virgilius, and even about Angela and A. It is not obvious yet, but we will discover about it later. Dante and LCB crew are just the weapon, the tool, but more complicated in the meaning of it. Because V1 is 1 and LCB crew consists of 13 sinners if we will not count the boss itself, Karen and Achilles. But it's kinda similar as well. Let me explain. V1 changes weapons and uses different variations of it. Same with Dante. He changes ego and IDs of his sinners. Not as fast as V1 obviously, but still. Also, I have the feeling that Limbus company, by the order of DS, may probably just use Dante's abilities for their purposes. Get as many bows as possible and they say, "Hey, you Dante," and discard LCB just as DS discarded Ujat Vanguard team in Kanto 9. This is just an insane theory, but who knows what kind of plot twist awaits us in the Limbus game. I wish I could offer more evidences to concrete my theory, but I can't remember anything just right away something what could point at this except my gut feeling and the fact that Verk and Faust hide something important from Dante. Well, for now that's it for my today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and listened to my opinion. One little reminder again, you can disagree with me or agree. If you have your own thoughts, your feelings, don't be shy to express them in the comments down below. I would like to see civil discussion of this topic. And also this video is some sort of an excuse for my next video about the topic, how Limbus Company and ULTRAKILL collab would look like. Because it would be nice to have it one day, don't you think? Hakita! Kim Ji-hoon! Make Limbus Company and ULTRAKILL collab and my life is yours!